some of the geekiest things that you can do with Google, coming up right here on this episode of Super Geek Saturday. Greetings, beautiful mutants. My name is Shane with a CH, and I'm here to share with you the good news of geek. And the good news is that Google turned 12 years old recently. Yay! Wow, when I was 12 years old, I was watching Kids Incorporated. And now I feel old. So Google recently turned 12 years old, and so we're gonna celebrate them by sharing some of the geekiest things that you can do with Google. You can use some of their geeky applications to search for geeky things, like you can use Google Alerts and keep track of when the latest Drobo model goes on sale via coupons or e-newsletters. Or you could be like me and use Google Earth to look for really geeky things. Now, I live in Hawaii and I hardly get to travel around the world, and so that's why Google Earth and its satellite technology is amazing, because it's basically like this international global trip that we can all take whenever we want. And if you're like me, you zone into some of the geekiest things right away. Like this giant pink bunny. This giant pink bunny, and it's so giant that you can see it from space, by the way, was made as a sculpture in the Alps somewhere. And then there's such architectural and environmental oddities that are just so geeky, like this triangle structure in Arizona, in the town of Surprise, Arizona, as a matter of fact. And what it is it's an airport. It's an abandoned airport. Isn't that awesome? I would love to have that as like my home. I'd build my home right in the center of that. Really crappy part is that it's only parallel parking. And then finally we have this really geeky, ginormous Coca-Cola logo in northern Chile. Yeah, look! Giant Coca-Cola logo seen from space. And the best part about it that makes it super geeky, it's made entirely out of old Coke bottles. Yeah, way to go, North Chileans. You guys are super geeky and super awesome. And super bored. And I hope super rich, because I hope Coca-Cola reimbursed you for that, because it's basically like a giant ad seen from space. And I hope you guys know by now that Google changes its logo on the main search bar page to celebrate and honor, certain things. So when it's Christmas, it changes accordingly. When it's Thanksgiving, when it's someone famous's birthday, like Abraham Lincoln's birthday, etc., etc. So they come up with a really awesome logo to celebrate it, and then it also links to like a Wikipedia article or website so you can get more information. So it's a really awesome concept, and throughout the years, in their 12 years of existence, there have been some pretty geeky logos, like this one to celebrate Sir Isaac Newton's birthday. Yes, it has an apple hanging from the tree, and what's also really geeky is that if you click on it, the JavaScript shows the apple falling off the tree. Therefore, gravity, blah blah. And then we've got this really awesome geeky video game one in Google Japan. It's of course celebrating the anniversary of Tetris. Yes. If only it was playable like the time they had the Pac-Man logo up there. But, it's still super geeky. And then we've got this really strange one. Crop circles just started appearing on top of the main Google page. And it didn't reveal itself over time, but eventually people figured out that it was in celebration of H.G. Wells' birthday. Yes, famed science fiction author H.G. Wells had his birthday, and Google celebrated it crop circle style, so very awesome. Why don't you guys submit your best idea of what the Google logo for me and my birthday would be? As a matter of fact, it's coming up pretty soon, November 11th, ladies and gentlemen. There's my email. I'll post the best ones on top of the Supergeek blog, and I'll also show it on top of the episode. So what have you got to lose? So that's gonna do it for this episode of Super Geek Saturday. Thanks again for sticking around, you guys, and welcome to season 4 of One Dose Daily. I'm so happy to be back, and yeah. Anyways, until I see you guys next week, be good, stay creative, and as always, stay geeky.